Hi, this is Heather with Higher Fates. I'm doing January 14th from the Daily Reflections. All right, so no regrets. We will not regret the past nor wish to shut the door on it. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 83. Once I became sober, I began to see how wasteful my life had been, and I experienced overwhelming guilt and feelings of regret. The program's fourth and fifth steps assisted me enormously in healing those troubling regrets. I learned that my self centeredness and dishonesty stemmed largely from my drinking and drugging, and that I drank because I was an alcoholic or addict. Now I see how even my most distasteful past experiences can turn to gold because, as a sober alcoholic or addict, I can share them to help my fellow alcoholics or addicts, particularly newcomers. Sober for several years in AA, I no longer regret the past. I am simply grateful to be conscious of God's love and of the help I can give to others in the fellowship. And that's basically what I'm doing here and my life's purpose in my work with tarot and things like that. Because I really regretted the past and I was so, in pain and just, wow, broken, like so broken, screaming out. And then I also moved through like a very angry phase, and hateful phase and things like that, And that's pretty much just going back to, my anger and things like that were just because how hurt I was, And that's just a way that I was expressing it. And then eventually I started getting over things, And I just knew that one day I would look back on it, and even my husband told me one day you'll look back on it and see why it happened, and you won't cry about it or be mad about it, when somebody brings it up, like you'll see why it happened, and the bigger picture and the bigger meaning behind it. And I definitely have reached that point finally. It did take some years to get there, but I definitely see why it happened, in my life and needed to happen. So I wouldn't be who I am now, and I wouldn't be so conscious of others and my higher power and spirituality. It really gave me gifts and tools to use and take with me forward to help others inside and outside of the fellowship. So definitely with my experience and what I went through, and I can be hopeful and give that hope to others who are maybe looking for it or willing to pick that up, to have hope and faith in things, that things take time, but they do get better. They do, definitely. Thank you. Please like and subscribe.